Check it out. Check it out. You know who we are. We are here to talk about what you clicked on. Which MCU franchise had the best third film? Man, there's some competition up in here. It's a solid 6 of them. Okay. Whoa, wait, my bad. Solid is a strong...
No, solid was the right word, but you said 6. That was the wrong number.
Solid was a strong word, okay. There are 6 options. That's the best we can do on this one. Because I don't know who out there would say that
Quantumania.
Iron Man 3 is the franchise's best.
No, it's not the best film in it.
Oh, my bad. Which MCU franchise?
Which one of these third films are the best?
Yeah, which one of these third is the best? Out of these, nobody will ever pick Iron Man.
Or Quantumania.
Iron Man was just... Every time I see that, I keep forgetting that Ant-Man actually got 3 movies, and we only got 2 Doctor Strange movies, which is...
You think that's bad?
Blowing my mind. I just want to point
out, it has nothing to do with anything, but like Stranger Things had 34 episodes come out over the course of 9 years.
That's got to be a record. That's got to be a record. They were the slowest. Man, whoa, about to get off topic. That could take you way off topic and everything. So, who's going first? I'm going first. Of course, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man easily. The third Spider-Man film is just obviously why. Iron Man 3 was terrible. It had so many... MCU changed the way they do movies because Iron Man 3 was so bad and it brought so much anger to the fans that they were like, okay, we'll never do that again. We're not going to change something that definitely shouldn't have been changed in the first place.
What did they really change? I thought it was just a bad story.
No, they...
Oh, they were talking about the
rings, the 10 rings.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't have them on there, and they had the actor and everything else.
Yeah, I said the Mandalorian.
The Mandarin.
The Mandarin.
Mandalorian. The Star Wars, my guy. There's a big difference. Don't let them come at us. They're not going to... We know all.
I'm sorry. I just apologize. I'm very sorry.
They're going to be like, these guys don't know nothing about goddamn.
I don't know nothing
about The hell if I don't know Star Wars. I know Star Wars.
I don't. I'm okay with that.
I will correct that one for you. Civil War was great. It was definitely the second pick.
Second? That was your second?
For me. Yeah, that movie was great. Are you kidding me? For a franchise?
No, I'm sorry. My problem is what you have at number 1.
It is. Thor Ragnarok wasn't strong enough for me for the competition that's going on in the other 5 options. So Thor wasn't in there. Our Ant-Man, just a no. It was just bad. It was just a bad movie. It was like Iron Man 3. It was just a bad movie. Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good, great, all of that, but Spider-Man, what Spider-Man gave me is top tier. It gave you what you've been asking for your whole life. Okay, when you're seeing the first Spider-Man movie, you're like, man, that was amazing. Then they give you a new Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man. You're like, wow, that was great. Then they give you a new Spider-Man. Like each generation grew up with a different Spider-Man damn near. They did the one thing that all fans asked for. They actually listened to fans and brought them together. And it worked perfectly. Yeah, I said the word perfect. It worked perfectly. It made the new Spider-Man step his game up and slightly get mentored, and they brought into the other Spider-Man for me easily. It didn't even take a thought. Okay, I just looked at him and was like, yeah, that was good. Guardians was good. Civil War was awesome and everything, but Spider-Man for me. What you got for me?
No, it's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man, that first 2 acts of Spider-Man, I mean, you talking about a rush job. It was like, look, we know we got 3 Spider-Mans coming at the end of in this third act. Let's just hurry up and get through this. Boom, bing, bing, bang.
Nothing was rushed. It was a complete build-up. A full build-up.
It was not build-up.
You guys stop using that as your damn
argument. It was the whole
argument.
school year in 10 minutes.
Who says there has to be a time limit on how long you have to show the school year?
I do.
The movie wasn't about him going through school.
What was it about?
It was about what?
What was it about?
Everything else.
No. What was the movie about?
Him growing as a character, him meeting the
Every
other
movie
Spider-Man, him getting mentored,
him meeting the Spider-Man, they have him to the third,
getting
to the
mentored
third act.
and everything
Third
like
act.
that.
Third
Doesn't
act.
matter when it happens, it happened. Doesn't matter when it happens, it's happened.
So what was the point of the first two acts of the movie?
For him to get into the dang on...
To get to the third act.
All movies are to get to the third act. That's the whole point of a third act is to get...
No,
it's to build up. It's to build
They
up.
didn't build that up though.
They did. You just didn't like it. You just didn't like it.
They rushed it.
They didn't. They didn't.
They rushed it. They rushed it.
You know what? I'm not interrupting you. This is your time. This is your time.
You can interrupt me. I don't have to. I love getting
This is
interrupted.
your time. Your time, Sean. Go ahead. Give him your opinion.
My opinion or my answer?
Your answer,
Answer
which
is
is your
Guardians Volume 3 was the best movie out of all 6 of these movies. I'm talking about it had everything you wanted. A perfect build up. Perfect build up. It brought tears to your eyes, sadness, joy. People were working through their emotions in real time on the screen, right then and there, and it didn't rush through anything to get to it. It had action. It had backstory. Rocket's backstory broke you down to an emotional level where you was like, you know what?
You need backstory.
Huh? Yes, you do.
You not need backstory.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, the other characters were the backstory.
What other characters?
You don't always need backstory. Go ahead.
Yeah,
My bad. I'm sorry.
Okay. It had everything. It was just a great movie, man. The soundtrack, it was Illmatic. Yeah, I said it. You alright? Illmatic.
I didn't say anything. Keep going. I didn't say anything.
It was just it's probably one of my favorite. It's actually my favorite movie out of all 3. Civil War was a close 2. Then Thor Ragnarok was 4. And then,
Did he just make fun of me and his Civil War was a close 2 too?
no, I said my issue wasn't with Civil War being number 2. My issue was what you had at number 1. I said that. You go back and look. You can replay it.
Yeah, you did. You had to correct yourself just like I had to correct myself.
Yeah, I did, and I corrected. Yeah. Civil War was 2. 3. I'm sorry, my fault. 3 was Thor Ragnarok. 4 was Spider-Man. Look, the Spider-Man, it just felt rushed. Everything out. Now, from the time Green Goblin, they was in Happy's apartment, and Green Goblin took over Harry Osborn. From there on, movie skyrocketed. But before that, everything before that,
that's all you need.
It was just okay. There's nothing special here. It was just real cookie cutter. Bing, bing, bow. There was nothing cookie cutter about Guardians 3. Nothing. Everything was pinpoint accurate. Writing top tier.
What?
Yes.
Adam Warlock's character sucked. They was like, we're just going to rush the character. We're not even going to let him develop. Even though we have the technology and the power, we're such in a rush that we didn't even let the character fully develop. We just let him out. Be like, yeah.
What was the name of the villain in Guardians?
Evolutionary?
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't even let him evolve.
Evolutionary was such a great character that
He was such forgettable that you don't remember.
I don't remember a lot of people's names.
I don't want to hear that crap.
You know that's the thing. I don't remember people's names.
But if it's such a great movie, you would have remembered the villains' names.
I don't even remember all the villains in Spider-Man.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I do not. You had the one guy.
I should have known he was going to do that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Woo! I'm done talking. That was
but
funny.
The Evolutionary was Evolutionary was fantastic. That was funny.
The one guy, yeah. And then the other guy, and the other one was like,
Evolutionary, he was such a great villain, and the way he just,
I felt it.
He commanded the screen while he was on there, and the writing. Like I said again, man, the writing of Guardians 3 was just superb. It's just phenomenal. It's just a phenomenal movie. Far exceeds anything they were doing in the first 2 acts of Spider-Man. Far exceeds it. And then we all know what Civil War is. Fantastic. Just
did it far exceed Civil War 2?
Yes.
And it was more better than Civil War.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. If it wasn't for Guardians 3, it would have been Civil War. No question asked. No questions asked. The whole thing with Tony Stark, like they kept giving you.
We both had Civil War at number 2. You ain't gotta explain this to me. I know Civil War.
I'm giving my reason why I had number 2.
Oh.
So sit back, relax, and let the doctor.
Doctor. That's why you're not a doctor. But go ahead.
I am a doctor. If Dr. Dre's a doctor, I can be a doctor. Is he not Dr. Dre? So Dr. Ant-Man, make sure you put the hyphen between Ant and Man. Gotta pronounce the hyphen. But what got me in that face? Look, fuck it. The best thing about Civil War to me was the Tony Stark and his parents' angle. The way they kept showing every act, they show you a little bit more of what happened in that whole scene when his parents died. Everything was just fantastic, and that every time they dropped something, it drove the story like a little more. There's always something extra in it. It was just fantastic. That's writing. That's what Spider-Man was lacking. What Guardians 3 wasn't lacking. I swear to gosh, I almost flipped it. Guardians 3 and Civil War. I just almost did. But that story with Rocket, oh my God. Woo!
Yeah. That was good.
Ooh. And then when he scratched up the dude's face, and that's the reason why he had to put that fake mask on of his face. Like, look what you did to me. Like, I can't, Cat Williams said, when babies, mothers be holding a picture of their baby, of themselves, like, look what you did to me. That's how the evolutionary was.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, so you guys go in the comment section and let us know who you believe is the best MCU third.
You have the worst, though.
I don't have a worst. They just,
yeah, you do. You had 2. It was Ant-Man and Iron Man 3.
And they're equally the worst.
They're equally as bad?
They're equally bad.
Iron Man 3 is worse.
Iron
Man 3 is much worse. It's not even close, actually.
Ant-Man was... At least it was terrible.
Iron Man 3.
There's no way you're going to tell me Iron Man 3 was worse than Ant-Man. They are equally terrible.
At least you knew who the villain was, and they didn't do that stupid thing.
You knew who the villain was, and
no, you did not. Remember, they switched it up. It was supposed to be Mandarin, and then all of a sudden he was just an actor who was like to get drunk, and all of a sudden could put on this out of nowhere performance. He even killed the man. Like live on camera, killed a man. It is acting like he wasn't getting high and drunk with prostitutes. And then all the meanwhile was some dude who's doing experiments on other people and getting his body. And then Pepper Potts out of nowhere.
Most people would say that's a good that's good writing.
Yeah,
where you didn't know that the true villain was this person right here.
Yeah, but the execution was terrible.
Was it though? It wasn't that bad though.
Bro, I remember.
Like I can see somebody pitching that to
pitching. I said the concept is fine.
Yeah,
the execution of that concept was some of the worst I've seen in a generation.
No,
it's as bad as some of the M. Night Shyamalan stuff. I said it.
Yeah, that's top tier bad. There,
yeah, and that's how bad that was.
That's top tier bad.
Then they tried. Remember, they were so bad. They tried to fix it.
I can't put it on that.
Remember, they used to do the MC short.
Yes.
And they tried to fix it.
They need to bring that back. Boy,
they were trying to fix it with that, and it still didn't put up.
If they could just bring it.
Then they try to fix it. They try to double down and fix it again. And
of course they gotta do it every time.
Oh, what's the name of that movie?
Charlotte? No, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. The Legend of the 10 Rings. They had to go back and try to double down on the refix.
Yeah, they had
everything.
to.
Because it was that bad.
Because they knew.
They haven't done that with that
That's how great Iron Man 3 was.
No.
It brought about change.
They literally.
It can never. It can never not be taken away because of the amount of change it brought about.
No,
that's how good it was.
It was so bad that they had to keep.
It's a legacy movie.
Wow, what a stretch.
The legacy of Iron Man 3 holds strong.
Wow.
If you go back in time and find a way to stop that movie from being made, it would have a ripple effect that would be so astronomical.
So bad for the rest of the MCU.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah,
it could go in so many different directions. You know how they always have that in time travel movies where you go back and you change one thing and then there's a complete change of directions for everything? Like, you never know which direction the MCU could go.
Dang.
But
the only thing that would have changed.
It went in a good direction.
The only thing it would have changed, it would have took out that you would never had the MCU short. With the he was in jail and he was feeling like he was a real Mandolin or whatever, and then you wouldn't have had him in Legend of the Ten Rings, but you really didn't need him in at all. Honestly, the only reason he was in there is people were like, "What about the Mandarin from Iron Man 3?" That's the only reason he was in there. If you take him out, that movie wouldn't have to.
We don't know. We don't know the.
I do know. I have found in real life, Reed Richards. We have created a portal to look at different universes, and we saw a universe where it did not have that movie.
And it's the whole purpose of all time travel. We're out of here, people. Yeah.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. You guys
Deuces.
Let us know in the comments which you pick.
We out.